Hi there at the Wheelbase Big Demo Weekend up in Staveley in the Lake District. I'm here with Simon from Intense, and what we've got here is a new 951, which is a new downhill weapon from Intense. Simon's going to talk through some of the finer details on the bike, so I'm going to hand over now to Simon, who's just going to pick out on some of the key features of the bike.
Yeah, so this is our new downhill bike, and it's current model, and as you can see, it's a real downhill specific design. Designed to run 200mm travel downhill fork. It's 1.5 head tube, designed to run with internal bearings. And as you come down the frame, you can see we've got the classic Intense clamshell top tube, which is two halves welded together. And everything on this bike is handmade in the factory in California. And that goes from the head tube, machined from solid billet, all the way down to the linkages, bottom bracket shell, and all of the rear. The tubing is a custom tubing direct from Eastern. It's proprietary EA6 tubing.
Right, yeah.
One of the main features of this bike is that it has adjustable travel. We've got two travel positions here, either 8-inch travel or 8.5-inch travel. And you can set it to whichever you prefer. The next most important feature is the fact we've got adjustable dropouts to give adjustable geometry. So at the dropout here, we've got three positions. It's in the middle position at the moment. And you can slide it forward one position to give you a shorter wheelbase, slightly steeper head angle, it's about ½ degree,
right,
and a slightly higher bottom bracket for a tighter, twistier course.
Yep.
Or you can run it in the central position as it is now, or go back one position to give you longer wheelbase, slacker head angle, lower bottom bracket,
right,
for a more fast, flat out course,
depending
depending on how you like your bike to ride.
Yeah.
So it's really versatile. You can set it up however you want.
Yeah. Now talking linkages, this is a VP2. So
yeah, VPP2.
Yeah.
So this is basically the newer refined version of VPP. It uses two short linkages. If I just turn the bike around, you can see the top linkage here pushes onto the shock, and the lower linkage here allows the back wheel to move in an almost vertical path to begin with, up to the sag point. And then from the sag point backwards, the back wheel can then curve backwards and then around slightly forwards.
Yeah.
And what that gives you is a really supple suspension action that will work 100% of the time, whether you're pedaling or braking. So it gives you a very sophisticated, accurate suspension feel for maximum possible speed.
Right, yeah. And all the bearing points, these are seal bearings, are they, in here?
Yep, all steel bearings, and we've got grease ports in the bottom two bearings, which see the most water and dirt getting to them.
Excellent, excellent. We're talking about how it sits in the range, and before you produced the SOCOM, which was the kind of the longer travel all mountain style, and then we had the M6, which was the full World Cup bike. This sits in the middle, does it?
Yeah, this sits somewhere in the middle. The SOCOM was always designed to be as light as a downhill bike could be. The M6 was always designed to be full-on, big track course. And this sits somewhere in between the two. And with the adjustability on the dropouts and the shock, you can set it up to be either way.
Yeah, and this model is the top end for Intense. So this is the kind of a World Cup ready bike. You know, out of the box of the frame set.
Yeah. And you would have seen the team guys racing on some of these last year. The CRC guys were riding on some of these.
We were talking briefly about the team before. We were saying that they run prototype stuff, but that's designed as a test bed. And that kind of filters down into these production models. Yeah,
we've just seen a video from Intense of Matty and Rory testing another new model, which is essentially an M6 Evo. It's quite exciting, looks a bit different.
Right,
Don't really know any details yet, but they certainly look fast on it.
Yeah, and how are these selling? Are these a new bike? How are they going?
Really well for us. Basically, we're selling as many as they can make at the moment.
I know we've done quite a few up here for our lads, Yeah,
they're going really well for us.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much, Simon.
Thank you.
Cheers.